Okay, so I want to go over the before and after of surgery. So let's get into it. So quickly, just a little background. I have some nerve issue, I guess you'd call it, in my right leg. So today is the day before surgery. So tomorrow, the doctor's basically going to go in and he's basically trying to clean up around it so that whatever's pushing on the nerve right now isn't pushing on it and causing me pain. So that's just like a quick little overview of what the surgery is. So first of all, I just want to go through like the things that you do before surgery in case you've never had surgery. So like a couple weeks ago, I did pre-surgical testing, basically just like some blood work, some basic questions. That was honestly pretty much it. Like they did my blood pressure, like just like honestly kind of similar to like a physical in a sense. So let's see. Another thing is today they told me this. I didn't know this. I thought it was kind of cool to find out. You actually can't have any food or water after midnight the night before surgery. And I was talking to my mom about it. She told me it's because like apparently you'll like throw it up when you wake up from the anesthesia. Didn't know that. Interesting to know. They also make you a week before surgery stop taking pretty much any non-essential supplement. So like I couldn't take creatine anymore. They didn't want me taking pre-workout. I take AG1. They didn't want me taking that. Just like a lot of stuff after that. Recovery wise, hopefully it's going to be about 2 to 3 weeks, but that's where I'm at right now. Today's the day before surgery. So we don't really know how everything's going to go, obviously, but I'll probably have up till my post-surgical appointment, which is a week after. I'll probably have that appointment in this video and then end it there. So I'm not gonna do like the whole recovery process, probably just go over that throughout my videos, but there's that. And yeah, so surgery is tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. So I don't know if I'm gonna record tomorrow. Honestly, it just depends on how I'm feeling and everything. Might just like record something quickly from my bed. But outside of that, I'm gonna try and keep you guys updated every couple days for the next like week and a half about how surgery goes. So I will catch you, I don't know when, but catch you then. Okay, so as you can see, I'm now sitting in my chair because it's the only place I'm comfortable. I'm assuming you can see my leg from up there, but yeah, I have the bandage right here. So it is now Friday. I had surgery on Tuesday. So last time I saw you guys was on Monday. And that was like a couple hours before I went to sleep that night. So I'm just gonna go through like day by day, basically like how it's been, because I haven't recorded anything since. What I have done is using my laptops in front of me. I have notes from like each day. So I'm in my notes app literally on my laptop and I'm just gonna go through them. So let's start first with after I talked to you guys that night, I could not sleep. I think I maybe got like 4 hours of sleep. And like most of the time, like you'd assume it was probably because I was like so nervous, like first time having like real surgery outside when I had my wisdom teeth removed. You'd think it would be like that, but I wasn't even thinking about surgery. Like it wasn't like it was like on my mind constantly. Maybe I was subconsciously thinking about it, but like it was not on my mind at all. So the next morning I got there at 8:30. The first surgery of the day, whoever that was, I think I was the third one of the day for my doctor, but that took very long, I heard. So they ran overtime. So I didn't end up going in until like 11:30, probably 11:30, I think it was. So I was just sitting in like the hospital bed for like 2.5 hours, just sitting there. Had an IV in. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll add a picture. My arm is extremely black and blue over here with a couple marks. So yeah, I had to wait for a while, but all the nurses there were really helpful, and honestly, it went really well. I got to speak to the doctor. They shaved my leg, that part of it. Talked to like the anesthesiologist, talked to all of them. They were all like really great. So surgery went well. As I said, all the doctors were great. Everyone in the operating room, everyone that I interacted with was like so helpful whenever I needed them. So then when I left, I actually didn't technically need to leave with anything outside the bandage on my leg. Like I wasn't given a brace, I wasn't given a wheelchair. Like they could have wheeled me out if I'd asked, but they were like, we want you moving. Because of the nature of my injury, they don't want there to be a buildup of scar tissue because I had nerve, there was something pushing on the nerve in my leg. And if I let scar tissue build up, that's gonna be pushing on the nerve. I'm gonna have the same issue again. So what I did is I ended up leaving with my cane, which I asked them for a cane just because I was afraid of my leg giving out. Plus I had just woken up from anesthesia, so like I was allowed of it. But I've been using the cane to walk most days. Today, I actually was the first time I felt like I was walking almost normally, instead of taking like, the way I've been walking right now is my left foot goes forward, I bring my right foot to catch up, and then it's like that, instead of how you normally go where it's like your foot goes in front of the other one. Mine were just meeting each other basically. So that was basically surgery day. Then I came back and I sat in that bed for the rest of the day because this chair was not here till Wednesday, which was the day after surgery. So from once I got home, I was basically icing every hour. I had compressions, which are over there, which I'm not wearing right now, but I will be wearing. Those are just to help with blood clots, to make sure I don't have blood clots in my leg. Really weird thing. They obviously gave me like a nerve block so I didn't feel a lot in my leg, but it stemmed down like all the way to my foot and everything in my right leg. And like I couldn't move my toes for the first basically 24 to 36 hours after surgery. It was so weird. Like it was just the weirdest sensation. It was one of the reasons that when I left, it was so hard for me to walk because I couldn't really control my foot. So I was kind of just dragging it around. But now that is weared off and I can move my toes and I'm so much more comfortable because of it. It definitely has been really hard to sleep. Like every night I've either woken up. The first night, me and my mom set an alarm. So I woke up at 3:30 in the morning to take an oxy because I was like, one of the things they tell you is they don't want you to let the pain get to like an 8 because once you get there, leaving is going to be impossible. So you want to try and be kind of proactive with the pain, which is what I was trying to do. So that worked because honestly, I haven't been in a crazy amount of pain, but so that's been pretty good. But sleeping in general has just been pretty hard. I've woken up at 6 a.m. every night since. Usually both times I've taken, one night I took an oxy, that was 2 nights ago, and then when I just woke up, like for today, at 6:30 I took Tylenol because I'm trying to switch over to just taking Tylenol at this point. One thing that happened the first night, but we've kind of figured out, is I just constantly roll over to my stomach in my sleep. And I was like, it can't be good for me to just be swinging around this leg while I'm sleeping. Like, there's just no way that can be good. So I'm hoping that we've been putting pillows on both sides of me, and it's been like kind of helping. Kind of? I don't know. But hopefully it helps. Honestly, both my hips and my other knee have been killing me just from compensating so much. So I'm hoping that the more normal I can walk, the less that's going to keep bothering me. Okay, so yesterday was Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. You're obviously seeing this after Thanksgiving, but either way, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving with your family and friends. I had my first shower on Thanksgiving. Oh my God, did that feel good. Not being able to shower at first was the worst thing. All I wanted to do was shower. I felt so gross. But I was finally able to shower, and that felt absolutely amazing. If you're wondering how I did that, there was like this, like, my parents had this like thing you can kind of like sit on in the shower. I guess you call it like a shower seat. My dad had surgery this summer on his foot, so he couldn't stand. So that was amazing and allowed me to shower. And honestly, just like being in the shower felt so good. But hopefully from here on out, because I'm guessing I've probably been yapping for a while now, that I'm probably just going to make this one video and then make a part 2. But the hope is from here on out that I have no more oxy and we're just done with that. And hopefully I can manage the pain with just the Tylenol. And the only other thing is, honestly, the biggest things for me have been, one, I've been so unbelievably bored. Like, even on Thanksgiving, like, yes, there's sports on, but like, I want to go spend an hour in the gym like I do every day. Like, I can't do that. I can't do anything. I'm basically just sitting around constantly. And like, I get bored. Like, I watched the final season of Umbrella Academy. It was good. It was enjoyable. But like, I'm just not someone who can like binge watch shows all the time like that. Like, I'm just not in the mood right now to watch a show. So I'm kind of just sitting bored out of my mind. But that's one of the reasons I went to record this right now. I was like, you know what? Let me do something. I can edit this and it'll be something to do. But like, honestly, I've just been so unbelievably bored. It's nicer now because at least yesterday was raining, so I couldn't go for walks around my neighborhood. But now I'm slowly trying to get out, go for a walk to some capacity and just move a little bit, because that's one of the things the doctor wants. But honestly, for this video, I think that's probably it at this point. Okay, so let's do the Sunday Night Football pick'ems quickly. I see the game is Bills and Niners. Let me check the spread on that real quick. I'm guessing the Bills are probably going to be like a 5-point favorite. Be my guess, but not 100% sure. So, all right, I will cut to when I find it. Okay, so I found it quickly. The first line I found was Bills -7, which is a really big line. But the Niners have looked really bad and have struggled to score the ball. So this honestly for me, this would probably be a stay away game, because I could see this being one of two ways. This could be like a Josh Allen, like solidifying his MVP case and just destroying a team that was in the Super Bowl last year and we all thought we're going to be good this year. Or this could be like a classic, like get back on track game, but I just don't see the Niners doing that this year. So honestly, I feel much more confident in saying I definitely think the Bills will win this game, but like I do also see a world where the Niners win. I'd probably give it like a 70% chance Bills win this game, 30% chance the Niners do. And then spread-wise, this is really tough. I definitely wouldn't take the 7. I would probably alt it. If you feel confident in the Bills, I'd alt it down to 6.5. Or realistically, I'd probably take the Bills -2.5 just to be safe, so that you like are pretty sure you can get a cover. But yeah, that's my Sunday Night Football pick'ems. This is another tough game. Honestly, there's been a lot of tough Sundays in a row. Okay, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Oh, one quick thing. Obviously, as you can tell, 1, I'm in a different spot in my room. That's partially because of my leg. But 2, you can tell that I have my LED lights up and I'm slowly decorating my room. So once my room is like fully done and decorated, I will give you guys a quick little show around of it, because my parents redid my room while I was at school. So it's a lot nicer now. So for the first time, I feel like I'm like truly fully decorating my own room. Honestly, it's pretty cool. So I'll show you guys that hopefully in next Sunday's video. But yeah, all right, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Send this to anyone who either has had surgery recently, is having surgery, gonna have surgery, or honestly just anyone, because share my story. Why not, right? All right, I'll catch you on next Sunday, 5 p.m. Catch you there.